Hey everyone, and welcome back to Health Haven, your space for credible, accessible health information designed to help you live your best life. I'm thrilled you're joining me today because we're tackling a topic that, let's be honest, seems to get more complicated every year: weight loss. Especially now, in 2025, it feels like there's a new fad or miracle cure popping up every single week, doesn't it? If you're feeling overwhelmed by the conflicting advice, or maybe just tired of approaches that don't seem to stick, you are definitely in the right place. Today, we're cutting through the noise. We're diving deep into weight loss in 2025, the science-backed approach. We'll explore what truly works, based on solid evidence, and how you can build sustainable habits that fit into your life, whether you're juggling work in London, navigating commutes in Los Angeles, or managing family life in Toronto. So, let's get started. The absolute cornerstone of weight management, something science consistently points back to, is energy balance. You've likely heard of calories in, calories out, and fundamentally, that principle holds true. Think of your body like a finely tuned budget system. The food and drinks you consume are your income, the energy coming in. The energy your body uses just to function, breathing, thinking, keeping your heart beating, plus any physical activity you do. That's your expenditure. For weight loss to occur, you need a consistent energy deficit, meaning you expend more energy than you consume over time. But, and this is crucial, it's not just about the numbers. It's really about the quality of that energy income. Starving yourself or drastically cutting calories isn't sustainable and, can often backfire, slowing your metabolism and impacting your overall health. The quality of your energy income brings us squarely to nutrition. In 2025, the science is clearer than ever. Focusing on whole, minimally processed foods is paramount. Think vibrant fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats like those found in avocados, nuts, and olive oil. Protein, for instance, is incredibly important for satiety, that feeling of fullness, which can help manage overall calorie intake without feeling deprived. It also helps preserve muscle mass during weight loss, which is vital because muscle tissue burns more calories at rest than fat tissue does. Complex carbohydrates from sources like brown rice, quinoa, and oats provide sustained energy, unlike the quick spike and crash you get from sugary snacks. And let's not forget fiber. It aids digestion, helps regulate blood sugar, and contributes significantly to feeling full. It's about making smarter choices, like swapping that highly processed breakfast cereal for oatmeal with berries and nuts, or choosing grilled chicken and a large salad over fast food. This shift nourishes your body on a cellular level, supporting not just weight loss, but overall vitality. Now, let's talk about moving your body. Exercise is often framed solely as a way to burn calories, but its benefits for weight management and overall health go so much deeper. Regular physical activity helps build and maintain that precious muscle mass we just talked about, boosting your resting metabolism. It improves insulin sensitivity, which helps your body manage blood sugar more effectively. And the mental health benefits, stress reduction, mood improvement, are immense, which indirectly supports weight loss by reducing stress-related eating. The key here isn't necessarily hitting the gym for hours every day, especially if that feels daunting. It's about finding movement you genuinely enjoy and can stick with. That could be brisk walking, cycling, dancing, swimming, hiking, or strength training a few times a week. Consistency is far more impactful than intensity you can't maintain. Finding something you genuinely enjoy is key to making it a lasting part of your routine, rather than a chore you dread. Think of it less as punishment for eating and more as celebrating what your body can do and investing in its long-term function. Here's a factor that's often dramatically underestimated in the weight loss equation: sleep. Consistently poor sleep can significantly sabotage your efforts. Why? It messes with the hormones that regulate hunger and appetite. Lack of sleep tends to increase levels of ghrelin, the hormone that signals hunger, while decreasing leptin, the hormone that signals fullness. This hormonal imbalance can lead to increased cravings, particularly for high-calorie, high-sugar foods, and make it harder to feel satisfied after eating. Plus, when you're tired, your willpower weakens, making it tougher to stick to healthy eating plans or find the motivation to exercise. Aiming for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night isn't a luxury. It really impacts, your hunger cues, your energy levels, and your body's ability to regulate itself effectively. It's foundational for overall health and successful weight management. Hand in hand with sleep is stress management. We live in demanding times, and chronic stress is incredibly common across the US, UK, and Canada. When you're chronically stressed, your body produces excess cortisol, often called the stress hormone. Elevated cortisol can increase appetite, drive cravings for sugary and fatty comfort foods, and even encourage your body to store more fat, particularly around the abdominal area. Finding healthy ways to cope with stress is therefore crucial. This doesn't mean eliminating stress entirely. That's often unrealistic, but building resilience and having coping mechanisms. Techniques like deep breathing exercises, meditation, yoga, spending time in nature, engaging in hobbies, or simply talking things through with a friend or therapist can make a huge difference. Managing stress is, like, a non-negotiable part of a holistic approach to weight and well-being. It protects both your mental and physical health. Let's touch on something simple yet powerful: hydration. Drinking enough water is vital for countless bodily functions, including metabolism. Sometimes, feelings of thirst can actually be mistaken for hunger. Staying adequately hydrated can help you tune into your body's true hunger signals more accurately and can also contribute to feelings of fullness. Replacing sugary drinks like sodas, juices, and specialty coffees with water is also an easy way to significantly cut down on empty calories that provide little nutritional value. Aim for regular water intake throughout the day. Keeping a water bottle handy is a great visual reminder. Sometimes you think you're hungry, but really, you might just be thirsty. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, let's talk about mindset and consistency. Sustainable weight loss is rarely a linear process. There will be ups and downs, plateaus, and moments where you might slip up. That's completely normal. The science-backed approach emphasizes building sustainable habits rather than resorting to extreme, short-term fixes. This requires patience, self-compassion, and a focus on progress, not perfection. It's about shifting your perspective from a restrictive diet to a fulfilling, healthy lifestyle. Celebrate non-scale victories: having more energy, clothes fitting better, feeling stronger, improved mood, better sleep. These are all indicators that you're making positive changes. Remember, weight management is more like a marathon, not a sprint. Consistency with small, manageable changes over time yields far better long-term results than drastic measures you can't maintain. It's about progress, not perfection, right? Now, beyond these core pillars, there are a few other things worth considering in 2025. You might be wondering about specific diet trends like keto, paleo, or intermittent fasting. While some people find success with these, the key is often less about the specific rules and more about whether the approach helps you maintain a calorie deficit, improve food quality, and is something you can realistically stick to long-term without feeling overly restricted or impacting your social life negatively. What works wonders for one person might not work for another. Our genetics, lifestyle, preferences, and even our gut microbiome, the community of bacteria in our digestive system, which science is increasingly linking to weight regulation, all play a role. That's why personalization, ideally with guidance from a healthcare professional or registered dietitian, is becoming increasingly important. They can help tailor an approach that's right for your individual needs and health status. Another point is the rise of weight loss medications. While these can be valuable tools for some individuals under medical supervision, especially those with specific health conditions related to weight, they aren't magic bullets. They typically work best when used in conjunction with lifestyle changes, improvements in diet, exercise, sleep, and stress management. They are a tool, not a replacement for foundational health habits. Always discuss these options thoroughly with your doctor to understand the benefits, risks, and whether they are appropriate for you. And please, let's not forget the importance of focusing on overall health rather than just the number on the scale. Improved energy levels, better sleep quality, reduced joint pain, improved blood pressure, or blood sugar levels. These are all significant health wins that deserve recognition, regardless of what the scale says on any given day. So, there you have it, a look at the science-backed approach to weight loss in 2025. It's about understanding the fundamentals of energy balance, prioritizing nutrient-dense foods, moving your body in ways you enjoy, getting enough sleep, managing stress, staying hydrated, and cultivating a patient, consistent mindset. It's about seeing these elements not as separate tasks, but as interconnected parts of a holistic approach to your well-being. Imagine them like interconnected gears: diet, movement, sleep, stress, all working together smoothly to support your health goals. What are your thoughts on this? What's one small, science-backed step you feel inspired to incorporate into your routine this week? Perhaps it's adding more protein to your breakfast, scheduling a walk during your lunch break, setting a consistent bedtime, or trying a 5-minute meditation. Share your ideas and experiences in the comments below. We love hearing from you, and your insights could inspire someone else in the Health Haven community. Remember, this journey is yours, but you don't have to do it alone. If you have specific health concerns or need personalized advice, please do consult with your doctor or a registered dietitian. They can provide guidance tailored to your unique situation. Thank you so much for tuning into Health Haven today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our future content. Let's continue building this supportive community together, focusing on sustainable health and wellness. Stay healthy, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.